Salut Yes7 et bienvenue au course pour aujourd'hui. Alors Yes7, mes petits, it's the big one today is the writing assessment. Always the most challenging assessment because you have to create the French. We've listened and read to French people telling us what sports they like, what they do, like at the weekend, and that is a big challenge. But actually using, creating, speaking, writing in a foreign language, that is the biggest step, and that's what we're going to do today. But don't be worried, guys, you're actually creating French today. You're using a foreign language, you're speaking a foreign language, and that is an amazing thing to be able to do at the end of year 7. Now, to prove it, right, when you've done today's assessment, show it to your parents and say, I've written this in French today for Mr. Ennis, and let them look at it. I bet you that most of your parents won't believe what you've been able to do in French. They'll say, what does this mean? Your French will be better than theirs, despite the fact that they're 15, 20 years older than you. So think about that, 30 years older than you even. Think about that, guys. That is what you're doing today. You're doing something really special. And remember our aim at Glenthorne, everyone at 16 has the confidence to go to France and use French. This is how to get it, by practicing doing it and by writing. This is what it's all about today. This is what we're going to move on to, guys. So let's get started. We're going to start as we always do. Alors mes petits, vous savez ce qu'il faut faire. Dans vos cahiers, inventez le date pour moi et copiez le titre du genre. Et c'est le même control de post-it que la dernière fois. Il faut traduire, comment dire, I do, I like doing, I play. Traduisez les phrases pour moi en français. Bon courage mes petits, vous avez quelques minutes. When you're ready, restart the video and I'll go for the answers. 3, 2, 1, allez on y va. Hello mes petits, so today is all about those writing skills. You're going to email me your writing assessment today and I can't wait to read them. I know they're going to be really good reads. Can't wait. So that's what it's all about. We're starting today with a control de post-it. Now you will need to use all 6 of these words today. Well, maybe not 1, but 5 out of the 6 you'll definitely be using today. So let's go for it. I do, je fais. Remember, it's always followed by do, de la, de. Je fais, do, de la, de. Make sure you use that today. I like doing. Now, this is how to get a top mark because it's using 2 verbs together. So what's the rule? Our first verb, changes. If you use 2 verbs, the second verb doesn't change. We need its full form. What's those full forms called? Infinitives. Perfect. So you need to change the first verb, keep the second verb in an infinitive. How do you do it? You need j'aime faire. I like to do. Well done if you got number 2. You need to use that today. If you didn't, hopefully you know why it's j'aime faire now and you can use it in your assessment. Alors, I play. Je joue. In winter, en hiver. I like playing. Same as number 2. We take j'aime. Second verb we keep in the infinitive. So it's j'aime jouer. And then we like playing. This is how to get the top marks today. So listen really carefully. This is how to get the top marks. Remember, our first verb changes. So nous, what's our pattern for nous? Go for it in your head. E-S-E-E-E, O-N-S-E-Z-E-N-T. It's that O-N-S. So nous aimons, and then we need our infinitive again. Jouer. Voilà. Guys, I want to see this today. If you use this, si vous utilisez les phrases comme ça, je serai super content. So guys, make sure you use this today. So here's 6 key phrases. I thought for a warm-up, we should go through some of the key vocabulary that will help you out today, which is what we're going to do. Alors, je vais expliquer en français. Alors mes petits, donc, pour commencer, j'ai pris le vocabulaire important et je l'ai mis dans la boîte bleue ici. Et dans la boîte rouge, vous avez l'anglais qui correspond. Alors, ce qu'il faut faire, il faut regarder le français et il faut trouver la paire entre les mots en français et les mots en anglais. Par exemple, numéro 1 et numéro 2, ce sont 2 questions. Donc, ils sont d'accord avec les 2 questions ici. Donc, quelle est la différence entre qu'est-ce que tu fais et qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? B, U, F. Trouvez la paire entre les 2. Vous avez 2 minutes aujourd'hui pour faire ça. Si tu finis tôt, attention, il y a le défi additionnel ici. Utilisez le vocabulaire dans la boîte bleue il faut traduire la phrase ici en français. Look at that sentence. No way you'll do that extra challenge today. Alors mes petits, c'est pas, il ne faut pas faire toutes les questions. 6 aujourd'hui. Je serai content avec 6. Bravo. 10 sur 10. Oulala. Et rouge, la difficulté rouge, c'est pour le défi additionnel. Les enfants, put me on pause for 2 minutes. When you think you've matched up as much as you can, restart me and I'll go through the answers. Bon courage. 3, 2, 1. Allez. Alors mes petits, if you're listening to me now, your 2 minutes are over and you're ready for the answers now. Let's have a little look. Donc, numéro 1, qu'est-ce que tu fais? Et numéro 2, qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? Ce sont très similaires. What's the difference between them? This question has our verb aimer in it. So it's asking you, what do you like doing? And this one just says, what are you doing? Donc, les réponses, c'est B et F. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? What you do. Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? What you like to do. Alors, numéro 3 et numéro 4, c'est presque les mêmes choses. Je fais du sport. J'aime faire du sport. C'est quoi les différences? Je fais du sport, c'est I do sport. J'aime faire du sport is I like doing sport. What does this do mean? Do, de la, de. It means some. So after you say je fais, you always have some. Je fais du sport. Je fais de la natation. You need to get the right one today. Alright. Numéro 5. Je n'aime pas faire du sport. Ça veut dire H. I don't like doing sport. So, we're 5 down. One more to get to our green difficulty. C'est quoi la différence entre nous jouons au rugby et nous aimons jouer au rugby? C'est G. We play rugby. Et D. We like playing rugby. Et voilà. Right, 7 down. Our last 3. What's the difference between these? J'ai écoutant, aimant, écouter, et aim with the ENT, écouter. I've taken away the pronoun. So the pronoun is something that stands in for a name. So instead of I, you, he, she, I've taken them away. How are you going to know which is for I, you, he, she, we? It's all about our ending. But 8 and 9 have both got an ONS. So we know they're both we. So what's the difference? Is this word aimant again. Donc, numéro 8, c'est J, we listen. Et numéro 9, aimons écouter, c'est I, we like listening. That means our last one with the ENT, E, ES, EEE, ONSEZ, ENT, this is they like listening, qui est C. Alors, bon effort mes petits. If you had to go at a défi additionnel, give yourself a tick just for going for it because it's so hard. If you got it perfect, you've blitzed this. So I don't do sport because I don't like doing sport. I think that it's quite boring. That'd be like an amazing sentence to put into your word today. This is what it should have. Je ne fais pas de sport parce que je n'aime pas faire du sport. Je pense que c'est assez ennuyeux, or you could say assez barbant. Guys, what a sentence that is. An amazing effort. Why is it de here? Why isn't it je ne fais pas du sport? Because de is our destroyer and it takes away any article. So you never have un, une, au, à la, au, du, de la, de. After ne fais pas de destroys everything. It is a killer, and that's what is done here. If you got this wrong, don't worry. If you can do this next time and in your assessment think, when I'm saying I don't do something, de takes away the du, de la, de, then you'll remember it, guys. So, you seem to know this pretty well. Let's make it a bit more difficult, year 7. Alors mes petits, c'est la même activité, c'est exactement la même chose? Non, parce que cette fois, ici dans la boîte bleue, j'ai le vocabulaire en français. Ici dans la boîte rouge, j'ai le vocabulaire en anglais. Oui, il faut trouver la paire entre anglais et français, mais cette fois, il faut compléter la phrase avec les lettres qui manquent. Donc, don't look at the activity above that you've just done because it's got all the answers on. What you need to do is see if you can complete it. Now, writing on the sheet will be a pain, so you can just say it out loud and think about what matches. That's fine. Test yourself and see what you've got. Same thing again, 2 minutes. See how many of these you can complete and then match up. You've got a different extra challenge. I'm talking about we now. So what happens to our verb? changes. See if you can do this. Put me on pause for 2 minutes, mes petits anges. Allez, 3, 2, 1. Allez, on y va. Alors, mes petits, c'était beaucoup plus difficile. If you've got fewer than 6, don't worry about it. This is incredibly hard today. Let's blitz our answers. So, the first one is, qu'est-ce que tu fais? F, what you do. Second, qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? C'est J, la différence. Alors, numéro 3, c'est je fais du sport. A, I do sport. Et numéro 4, j'aime faire du sport. I like doing sport. You can see the difference between these two. You can use both of these phrases today. It'll be really handy for you. You are going to talk about sport today. You can use both of these. Numéro 5, je n'aime pas faire du sport. Beautiful. I don't like doing sport. Use this today as well. Alors, numéro 6, ne joue au rugby. So you need to work out this is nous, oui, and then what's that ending? Nous jouons au rugby. So changing the verb today to talk about others is really important. So numéro 7 you can use today as well. Nous aimons jouer au rugby. So remember, when we use two verbs together, the first verb I changed. That's why I've chopped off the ER and added the ONS. The second verb you don't change. I've still got the ER in the end because it's an infinitive, which means playing or to play. Alright, 3 to go. These are the toughest 3 you should have. Nous écoutons. What's happened to my verb? It's cha-cha-cha. Do it today. Nous aimons écouter. And then finally, ils aiment écouter. Right, a lot tougher this. Mark up how many you've got. And our extra challenge was all about changing the verb. You should have nous adorons faire du sport. 1 mark if you've got that. Nous jouons tout le temps. Another mark for that. Et nous pensons que. Another mark for that. C'est très amusant or marrant. Another mark for that. 4 potential marks for our extra challenge, guys. A brilliant effort here. Do you see all these phrases 1 to 10? Well, from 3 down, because these are our questions, you can use every one of these today in your assessment to get a very top mark. So hopefully this has given you a good little warm-up. This has got some of our key phrases in your head and you're ready to go. You need to put this away now. You're not allowed to look at this for our next challenge. Alors mes petits, so you're ready. You've read other people in French talking about their free time. You did a brilliant effort listening to them last lesson, which was really tough. Now it's your turn. What can you say about your free time and what you do and what others do? Let's see what you can do. So on the handout today on Frog, scroll down to the second page. You can either write and just type directly into the boxes I've given you, fine. Or you can write in your book, take a picture and send it me. Either way, I don't mind. It's down to you, but it's got to be test conditions year 7. Put everything away. It's just you on your own. No vocab, no looking things up. Test conditions. Any translators used not only won't get a grade, they won't even be marked. It'll go down as not doing it. So you're wasting your time. I'll look at it, see it's a translator, and I'll delete it. So make sure you don't use them. Don't waste your time. I want to see what you can do on our challenge today, year 7. Right, guys, so when you think about your challenge, I've put this on your sheet. This is here to help you out, to show you what you need to do to get up to each level. Let's just talk about the top things because they're so easy to do. Now, if you miss some of these out, that's fine. But to get the very top level, I need you to show you can use 2 verbs together. So the first verb, cha-cha-cha, changes. The second verb doesn't change. We call it an in, and it ends in. That's what you need to show, that's what you need to show today to get the very top grade. The other thing, you need to give times and weather. So when it's hot, I do this. When it's sunny, I do that. I need to see that today for you to get a top grade. The other thing that's really important is changing the verb to talk about others. When you talk about others, our verb, cha-cha-cha, and you know the pa-pa-pa, and it is. Exactly. So show it in your assessment. I know you know these things. You need to show it. Don't just talk about yourself. Talk about what your parents do. Talk about, just keep it simple. Say me and my sister, we, and then change the verb for we. Easy street. So those are the 3 big ones. The rest are up here and we've seen them before, and I know you can do these really well. The only thing you're allowed is the second page of the sheet, and you've got all these written on. You've got these linking words. you've got parce que c'est, you've got an example of using an opinion verb. So use them, guys. All the French is here. Alors, mes petits, this is what you've got on your second sheet. I want you to set a timer of 40 minutes. I've been talking for 15, so that'll be the whole lesson today. 40 minutes maximum. Here are your 4 questions. I'll translate them in a second. This is what I want you to know. It's all about the ladder to success, baby, here. Yeah, ooh, success baby's gone green. It's all about the ladder to success, baby, and what you do. It is quality, not quantity. However, this is what we want. You need to do a minimum of 50 words today, 50 of your words. 80 words will be excellent. 100 or more, that is above and beyond what I'd expect year 7 to do. Remember, no translator. If you email me your work and it's just a translator, I'll delete it and you get a 0, no marks. Don't look up anything on a translator. You don't need to. Your French skill is better than Google. The translators don't work. They can't work the way the language does. So no translators, no using your books. This is exam conditions. Set a timer for 40 minutes and go for it. Remember, you either type directly on the sheet or you can write it in your books. I'll tell you how to send it to me after. Let's go through these questions just so we're sure and you write the right thing. So put me on pause and write the English underneath if you want. Number 1. Qu'est-ce que tu fais sur l'internet? What do you do on the internet? So think back to what we learned right at the start of the module, the start of Corona. I go online, I talk to my friends, I look at photos, I'm on social media. That's what you need to write for this. Maybe you could give your opinions. I like it, my mom thinks it's dangerous, something like that would be perfect. Number 2, what sports do you like doing? So I like playing football. Tell me how often you play. I play every weekend. I'm very sporty. Tell me about it and give your opinion. I love playing football because it's fast, it's fun. That's what you need to do. So don't just answer the question. Make sure you add opinions. Make sure you add detail. Put it over here. Opinions. I want loads and loads and loads of opinions today, guys. Look how I'm writing with a mouse, it's hard. I want loads and loads and loads of opinions. This is like to get to the bottom levels, you need to give opinions. Make sure you add them. Then, numéro 3. Almost the same question, but this time it's tes parents. Look, I've changed the verb. Aime faire quel sport? What sports do your parents like doing? Now, you don't have to be truthful. Don't say like my mom is lazy or be offensive like that. Tell me what sports they play and what they do. And again, I want opinions for all of these. What do they like and why? Think about our verb. What happens to our verb? It changes, so make sure you change it. And then finally, this is how to get onto the top one. I told you the top one's all about weather and details, and it helps you here. Qu'est-ce que tu fais quand il fait chaud? Says, what do you do when it's hot? So you need to talk about the weather. When it's hot, I go to the park. When it's hot, I do this, I do that. That is the last one. Right, guys, I've said all I need to. If you're unsure about what to do, watch this slide again. It's 4 minutes long. Go back to the start, go rewind for 4 minutes and watch it and see and go through all the instructions. Good luck, guys. When you're done, restart the video and I'll tell you about how to send it to me. Good luck, everyone. Go for it. Alors mes petits, if you've restarted the video, you have done your assessment and you want to know how to submit it. Guys, I just want to say before we go through the business of submitting it, I'm really proud of how hard some of you are working during coronavirus. I know a lot of you email me and ask me questions and I just love it. I love your commitment. It's going to be worth it. And I hope these lessons have been helpful and you've had some good French teaching really while you've been away. Can't wait till we're all back and we can start again going for year 8. So well done on these. I'm really looking forward to reading them and I'll get back to you all. To submit, there's 2 ways. On Frog, you just drag and drop it on Frog to submit. If you're used to that way, do that. That's easiest for me. If you can't do it that way, all you need to do is send it me by email. If it's a Word document, just attach the document and email it me. My email, you can find it out. All you have to do is put my initials, but I'm not SEN, I'm SE. S. So SES@Glenthorne, yada 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 yada. So all you need to do is send it to me. If you've written it because you can't type, whatever, just take a picture of what you've written and send me that picture, guys, and I will mark it from there. Guys, a brilliant effort. Bon effort, mes petits. We're going to start a brand new module next lesson. Looking forward to that. It's a good one. I hope you've enjoyed the sunshine and you've been working really hard. Merci mes petits. Donc, à la prochaine fois. Au revoir.